I don't know where to look at the camera. Right, where are we? Hathersage, Hope, car park. We're on a weekend of, or no, it's not even the weekend, it's Wednesday, and we have got some firsts for the next few days. So our first wild camping, oh, Hope is in the Peak District, I should have probably said that. And also I've got this really cool new contraption called a gimbal, which I didn't even know was a thing. I don't know where to look, I'm not looking at the right place. Here we go, there's the camera. And yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we're about to start. I don't even know where we're heading because James, I can't even get him in the camera, bloody thing. There he is, he's just planned a route for us. So yeah, watch this face. Oh, you're all wonky, I can't turn you off. So we are in the Peak District in Derbyshire and we're heading out for our first ever wild camp. And I feel like I have like the kitchen sink on my back at the moment. I'm just taking a little bit of time to get used to the backpack. I've definitely overpacked, I'm sure, but I'll explain that a bit later on. It's making the hills a little bit harder. So tonight we're heading to, oh James, you better explain this bit.
At the moment we're heading over, or up to Winn Hill and down to Lady Bowyer Reservoir. Then we're going to make our way round and along to Alport Castles, where hopefully we'll find somewhere to pitch up.
And another new, I brought a gimbal. I mean, I'm quite literally all the gear and no idea. There are people coming. I'm not ready for doing this in front of people. I'll chat to you later. Safe to say that that was a bit of a baptism by fire. How many kilos have you got in your bag, James? You're never in the shot, you're always in the background, by the way.
15.
Okay, I'm on 14. That literally, that bit of hill when we first came out of the car park, it wasn't even a mile long, was it? And I thought, oh shit, what have I done? I don't think I can do this. But actually, we stopped, didn't we? Just got our bags sorted. Had a little drink and then carried on, and actually I wasn't too bad after that, I would say. I can't use the gimbal, I don't know how to keep it still. I've tried to take some really cool shots, it's not working very well. So yeah, it's going to be a learning weekend. We're not on the weekend, it's only Wednesday. Anyway, never mind. Where I just don't know where the camera is. I'm like talking, I don't know who I'm talking to. Listen, do I talk at the camera? I'm talking at the camera. We've actually made it to a bit of flat ground and all we can hear is water, and I feel like I'm talking to thin air. It's actually really hard coming down with 14 kilos on your back. Like, the weight distribution is different. So if you're old like us, might want to strap up my knees at some point, but yeah, you're old, you've got worse knees than I have. Actually, I can turn it around and show everybody what you look like right now. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Oh dear, how do I make it stop? Don't worry, I don't think I recorded my phone. Yeah, how do your knees feel after the down?
Yeah, fucked up.
You look fresh as a daisy, James. Right, we haven't brought our swimming stuff, but we can hear water. We're going to go and investigate. Watch this space. Sorry, how are the knees? So we're just walking round Lady Bower, heading to, I don't know where he just said we're heading to, but we just crossed this couple, like literally don't know them, and they were like, oh, are you going wild camping? It must be the backpacks, like complete giveaway. And they were so friendly, they were like telling us where to go and how they like to do it. And yeah, somebody said to me this would be a really good community to join. Got a good feeling about it. James is going to try and stick his head in a stream because it's so hot, and I'm definitely not looking at the camera. Oh, there's the camera. How does that feel? Feeling a little cooler?
Yeah, I've had that.
My gimbal's following you now.
Suss it out now.
I'm getting there. Ground control to Major Tom.
Ribbit. Come on, little fella, get to the other side. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. Go on. Nearly there. A little bit more. That's it. Well, there I was, just chatting away, walking along. I didn't even know. Can't even see her. There she is. There she is. We know what you're doing.
Hey, we've just spotted the space where we're going to end our walk and camp tonight, and I can't tell you, like I literally just tried to run to it because I'm so glad it's over. Yeah, I did nearly kill myself running. Oh look, I can get the gimbal to do this. Why is it not? Oh, hang on a minute. Here we go. Now I've got it. I think I've got it in a good frame. Yeah, I would say like massively overexcited about today. And oh god, what is wrong? Why can't I use this gimbal? Oh! So don't. Ah, there we go. We're in. Maybe I should draw. That's it. That's what I want. Yes. So, oh, that's what I've been doing wrong all day with this gimbal. I didn't set its focus point, so I didn't know what to follow. Oh. Stupid. Yeah, I would say quite naive about going out and doing a hike like we normally would. Like I think we're just coming up nearly 11 miles. Or was it 10 miles now? I can't remember.
About 10 miles.
Which is what we would normally hike, isn't it? But with nearly 15 kilos on your back is just a completely different experience. So if I knew then what I knew now, we probably would have done a couple of practice walks at home, even like 5-7 miles, something like that, with the weight, because it took, we'd like wasted like the first hour and a half, 2 hours, didn't we, trying to get
Trying to get up a hill.
trying to get up a hill, but like adjusting our straps and like, why is my knickers falling down? All those sorts of questions that we've asked. Right, James, what's your best bits of the day? Hang on a minute, I've got to put you in the focus now. I didn't. Oh no, you've gone. I don't know.
Just on our way to the best bit.
Yeah.
Going to sit down and take my boots off.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I think I've lost a. I don't know if I've lost a toenail or definitely done something. But yeah, bit worried about water, aren't we? We did stock up on another litre of water when we saw some flowing stream, but it's been so hot in it we've exerted ourselves. Is that a word?
I don't think so.
Exerted ourselves so much. We've drunk way more fluid than we were expecting or would normally do. So now I know I've got to have the gimbal in focus. Life's just brilliant. Right, I'll do a shot of the tent setting up because that'll be some fun, although we have practiced that bit. So yeah, watch this space. So now we've made it to the It's gone very cold very quickly. We've actually just been sat here maybe 30 minutes or something. We were like, quick refreshments, assess where we're at, check. I'm going to show you the view in a minute because it's really lovely. Yeah, we were just saying, like, I don't know if it's naivety, probably because we haven't done it before, but just how hard it was, and it was hard really quick, wasn't it? So can you explain the route that we did today?
So we started off in Hope from the car park there. We went over Winn Hill down.
That was instant though, wasn't it? Straight uphill, instantly, vertical with.
As most our walks normally start.
But it was hard instantly.
So and then we went over Winn Hill down to Derwent Reservoir. Went to see the sinkholes.
Which we realised afterwards added 3 miles.
Possibly.
Well, it felt like a lot more miles. And they weren't even, we wanted to see the sinkholes.
Yeah, because we missed them last time we came out.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were courtesy. They would have been if there was water flowing down.
Yeah, I think it would have been fun if there was water flowing down them. I think we just underestimated how much having 14 kilos on our back was going to be.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah, and then it was a bit of a hard slog around the reservoirs. And then we came up, I don't know the name of the hill, and now we're at Alport Castle.
Which is actually lovely, and we'll show you in just a minute. Oh, and also I have to show you something that I bought today. Da, da, da. I know I look like Rab just threw up on me this evening. I just got cold really quickly. But I've brought these like little down slippers, but they've got like a hard floor bit so I can help put the tent up, cook dinner, go out if I need to for wheeze in the night. You love my sexy Rab slippers. Anyway, we're gonna just chill here because it's I don't actually know what time it is because it's thingy. It's nearly 7:45, so just kind of wanted to leave it as late as possible to put the tent up because we just saw some people climbing up the hill, so we didn't want to like be sat here so obvious. So we're just gonna have some drinks, put the tent up, and then we'll have what we've got for dinner. Gnocchi and pasta and just like a stir-in sauce from Aldi, so I'll show you some of that later, but just really easy carb food ready for tomorrow, so yeah. Oh, I've forgotten how to stop it. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is our view for the evening, and literally the grass you see in front of you, this grass, that's where we're going to put the tent. So hopefully we'll get the most amazing view down the valley in the morning when we wake up. Let's do a little pano thing on my gimbal that I sort of know how to use. Sorry about the Juddery. Oh no, it won't, because I've worked out the focus thing, now it just wants to focus on the thing. I don't know, that's all you're going to get right now. James will do something clever later. Good morning. So, yeah, I'm knackered. I've slept reasonably well, we've slept well, I should say. No, weird noises or anything like that. It was quite uncomfortable. It took us a while in the middle of the night to kind of resettle ourselves. Just getting used to sleeping on sleeping bags, sliding around all over the place. I could hear every movement James made. Need to sort the pillow situation out. We've got these blow up pillows, but they're not particularly comfortable. But the view this morning is just totally worth it. Totally worth it. I just need a cup of tea. I have to start my day with a cup of tea. And so the first thing I did this morning was try and boil the last of the water that we had. And as it boiled and I took the lid off to pour the water in and knocked the whole thing over. Literally I just cried. 1 litre of water just went all over the ground. I was like, oh no. So James has just gone off to see if he can find some water, because we know there was a water source nearby. So we bought one of those I don't know if that's how you say it, water filter things, and we really ummed and ahed about it because it was £50 basically. It was just, I can't remember, it was just under or just over £50. I bought the 1 litre one. There wasn't a huge amount of difference in the price, and I was really oh my god, that's the most expensive water bottle we've ever owned. But it had really good reviews, and I did a lot of research on the Facebook forums and review platforms and stuff before I bought it. It definitely sounded like it was one of the best ones. And yesterday we used it because it was so hot. We had 1.5 litres each in our bladder packs, and then this 1 litre Cada bottle, and that's used everything up because we drank so much more than we would normally. I think probably just carrying the weight, the heat, whatnot. We used water for pasta and a cup of tea last night, and then it's all gone. Would have had just 1 cup of tea this morning if I hadn't thrown it around. James has gone to get some water. We'll have a cup of tea. I think we wake up about 5:30, which isn't too bad. Normally at home I'm up anywhere between 3 and 5. So I've had a lie-in basically. So I think it's about 6 o'clock now, 6:30, something like that. And we're just going to have a kind of slow, have a cup of tea, get things packed up, and kind of probably be back on the road. He wants his porridge. Papa Bear.
Good morning. So we're all packed up and ready to go, day 2. Today we're going to head over to Edale, which is the other side of here. But we're going to walk down here, up the valley, and then along the top here, across the Edale skyline, drop down to Edale, to the pub, get some lunch, a few beers, and then we're going to make our way back up to Kindest up here. Okay, see you in a bit.
Good morning. Right, we are getting used to the gimbal for starters. Not that great at it, if I'm honest. Can't quite keep my... Right, I was supposed to hold it with two hands as well. So we're coming down from where we stayed last night. I don't know if you can see that in the background. It was a little bit precarious to get down. Apparently James was saying to me this is the largest landslide in the UK, and if I turn around this way you can see that ridge just sort of up here. Oh gosh, here we go. That's the largest landslide. So yeah, so there's all rocks and boulders to climb down to get to it, but actually it always makes it a little bit more fun. You just got to be a bit safer, I suppose. So the plan this morning right now is we need to restock with water. So James had gone out this morning to get some water, enough for a cup of tea and some porridge, which is what we've cooked up. But we need to fill the bladder packs up, all the bottles, which is a lot of water to carry. I'm actually not feeling too bad today. Last night, I mean, that nearly broke me yesterday. But yeah, so we're just going to sit in the sun. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We're going to have a cup of tea, fill our waters up, filter the water, and kind of get ready for the day.
Just come from that way and now we're going that way.
Holy Mother of God, that is a big hill to climb. Fuck! Stood at the gate looking at the hill. Oh, I'm going to move around so you can see it.
Hi.
Hi James.
Hello.
We're just standing at the base of a hill, and there are two options to the hill. Let me show you. Oh, what have I done? Let me show you the two options. The first option is just go up. It's bloody steep. The second option is to follow a meandering path. Can you see? I don't know how to get my finger out there. A meandering path that goes all the way around and slowly meanders you all the way up there. Or just straight up. James wants to take the long path. I think we should just go straight up. So that one in front of us is... Oh, why can't I do this? That's Mamtor, isn't it?
Yeah, Mamtor. Not sure what the bit in the middle is. This bit here, Backtor, and then Loose Hill at the end.
Which is the one we went up yesterday, isn't it?
I think.
Yeah.
Not next one.
We are just coming down the path towards Edale, where the pub is quite literally calling our names for a nice cold. I actually really wanted like a Diet Coke or something, like something really fizzy and cold and sugary. But we've just spotted the hill we've got to walk up this evening after the pub. So if I can do this thing round to here. Oh, you can't see it, but basically that valley just above James's head. Ooh. So I don't think there'll be too much drinky poos if we would get up the other side. But yeah, my God, it's hot and absolutely stunning today. Absolutely stunning. Oh, this is why you do it. So yeah, catch you in the pub.
Well, you can imagine this is down here.
There's a happy man. We don't recommend hiking up big hills after eating burgers and having a couple of pints. Whew. Stopped at the Nags Head. We can both highly recommend the Kinder Burger, but oh man, how you feeling, James? He can't even talk. It's all too much.
Like I want to walk up there.
So we've literally got 4 hours to walk up this hill of daylight, whatever we need. The heat, the sun is still blaring down on us. But yeah, just take our time. If we need to stop, we can stop. It's all fine and dandy. Oh. Just getting ready for camp night 2. We think we found a really good spot, just ever so slightly visible from the path. So James has just gone off to investigate. I'm not going to lie, the hill after the pub, I think we'll be rushing to do that again. Oh man. But we made it. It was absolutely fine, and we stopped, got some water and came up here, and now we're chilling. I cannot wait to take my boots off, but I have to say I feel like we've had a much better day than yesterday. Like yesterday felt like honest baptism of fire. Like I just for the first 5 miles was like, oh, what have we done? Like I can't do this, I can't move properly, couldn't get the weight right on my shoulders. I just moaned, literally moaned. And it was really interesting when James and I sat down in the evening. I was like, I'm definitely a vocal moaner, he is a more silent moaner. So he said he was feeling exactly the same but just didn't voice it. Whereas I like to just whinge. Tired, fed up, shout at him, get cross for running off in front of me. But yeah, no, today felt loads better. I think I kind of got used to the weight on my back, but also just played around with the straps all the time. Sometimes take a bit of pressure off my shoulders, sometimes my hips, swap it around a bit. We've had loads of breaks today as well, whereas yesterday we started way too late. We should have definitely started earlier. But yeah, little lesson to us. It's been really hot today as well, so we've needed those breaks, and we've had tea breaks and stopped and made a cup of tea and kind of rehydrated ourselves, so it's been good. And here comes James to tell me whether this is the best space for us to be. Day 3. We didn't take much footage last night because we were both fucked. Knackered. Done. So this was our little camp spot and view last night. I shouldn't say fucked on because my dad's going to watch this. It's a bit rude, isn't it? It's a little bit cooler this morning. We can see the sun's trying to come out. But it was also earlier, what is it, about 7:30, something like that. We're just like packed up. So the plan today is get down from here, go to Castleton, have breakfast of some deliciousness, and yeah, just hike from Castleton back to Hope where the car is and go home. And I am desperate for a shower. Are you desperate for a shower, James? Yeah, I can smell myself, it's not good. And I'm sticky from putting sun cream on and it's horrid. So I think once we get going we'll warm up a little bit. It's just a little breeze up here. So yeah, we'll check in shortly. How happy are you, James? Yeah.
2 is the 10:31 Northern service to Sheffield. Calling at Hope, Derbyshire, Hathersage, Brindleford, Doran, Turtley and Sheffield.
Filming you. Decided to take a shortcut. We come down off the mountain this morning. Oh god, this bloody gimbal. Got down to Edale, realised there was a place you could have breakfast that looked amazing, and we could just catch the train to Hope, and it would cut out, I don't know how many miles we cut out, about 3 miles of just uphill. Actually, first time we've done over 20 miles in the last 2 days, and we're just beat and broken. Pains in our Achilles, various other bits and pieces, so we were just like, actually, let's just get back to the car, start heading home. We've got about 2.5 hours to get home. Once we get back to the car, I messaged my daughter while we were having breakfast. I was like, miss you, darling, hope you're alright, we're going to come home today. She was like, I haven't missed you, it's been like 2 days, I'm alive. So yeah, so I shall look forward to going home to that. And yeah, most importantly, the thing I'm looking forward to is a shower. Yes. Are you alright, James?
What?
Are you alright? I said, are you alright?
Bloody camera.
How have you liked your few days?
Right, just go.